Once again.
Hello, it's Jimmy here at O'Reilly's Mobile Mechanics, and we have a Mercedes E-Class here, 2.1 diesel. It's going to be quite a quick video, this one, because I'm roadside and I haven't been able to make a fully in-depth video on it here, but give you a quick description of what's been going on. She's having constant issues with the DPF, it's getting blocked, and engine management lights on, just reduced power. So we've already cleaned the DPF here now, but the car has this remaining fault codes. We've already cleared the DPF one. So there's an inlet air system leak detected. We've run a smoke test with our smoke machine on it, and we have located 2 leaks, and we're going to show you where they are. So just down here, coming off the turbo, we've already removed it. You can see there's a pipe missing just there. Come underneath, here is the pipe that we've taken out. You can see that it's split there. What I've used to get these clips out is one of these trim tools. It seems to work pretty well for me, just by getting under there and pulling it out of the tabs and just down, so you can sort of hold it like that, which releases these inside tabs to get it released. So if we click it back in, I'll show you where they come in. So they lock in here. So if you keep pulling them out on the sides, this one is sort of bent up a little bit now because we didn't really care too much about bending it, but a lot of times when you pull them out here, they just keep clicking back in, so it's a good idea to pull it right out from the front end here and lock it out, just like that. Now we have another leak on this pipe just down here, so we're going to get that off. And we have these replacement pipes here. The one on the driver's side is red, and the one on the passenger side is this black one here. Just like that. We're underneath the car here. Just gonna get this disconnected. Just like that. We'll do the other side and we'll get back. So we've got this pipe out here. It all looks well from the top, as you can see, but when you flip it over, just there, another split. And yeah, so the car has had a blocked DPF. She's had it cleaned 2 or 3 times, she's told me, in the last few months. Problem keeps coming back within 2 miles of her driving away from the garage. So of course this is going to be the reason why. She's losing boost, and then the car's going into limp mode, then driving the car in limp mode, which is then blocking up your DPF. And obviously, of course, while there's limp mode, you're not going to regenerate. Okay, so I've just clipped in that new hose there. Looks a little bit oily already because of my hands. And we're going to come over to the passenger side. We have now clicked in this one, just going up to the turbo up there. It's a lot easier to put them in than it is to get them out. Okay, so we put all of these 8mm bolts back on for the plastic under tray cover. Just going to pack back in our mats that we're laying on there. So just to access that top clip, we did remove a top hose here. I'm going to put that back on. And it should have a little screw clip here, but that's missing. So that's time to close the bonnet. That repair is done. Now we can clear these codes. Now basically we can take it for a test drive. It would come on within a mile of driving the car, and the bonnet is not open. There's a problem with that, but it would come on immediately if you sort of put your foot down to work the turbocharger. And we'll just take it for a few minutes drive here. So before we changed the pipes, we did put some cleaning flush fluid through the DPF. And now if we look at the percentage there, that was on 250 something percent. You can just see that we're not regenerating the car. This is just live data. And you can just see that just now decreasing rapidly. Now that the boost pipes are on, you're getting boost pressure, which is cleaning the DPF, pushing it out. We're just holding it on some revs, anywhere between 3,000 to 3,500. Just holding the revs there, and we'll just see that rapidly decreasing there. It's nice to see the live data when everything's working properly, that this just suddenly rapidly decreases. So that's it, we're all done. See you in the next video.